okay? So make sure you have a little bit of room to do this stuff. Let's see, where am I? Should I go? All right, so like I said, just a little bit of bodyweight squats. Use your elbows to kind of crank open the knees a little bit. Feel your hips kind of stretch. Good. Okay, I'm just using my hands on the ground just to kind of add a little bit of a rock back. Good. All right, come up to a stand. Arm circles. Nice and big. Forward, backwards, they both work. Good. And then we're going to tuck our elbows to the side and just get these circles going at the elbows. Okay, some of the stuff is on the ground. Okay, and the same thing with the wrists. Good, going forward and back. Okay, and then from the calves, we're just going to kind of go calf raises on the spot just to get the ankles fired up. And good. We're gonna walk out into push-up position, and then we're doing our pigeon drops, almost like we're dropping into pigeon position. Get the outer glute, outer leg stretch. Same thing on the other side. Good, and then we're just gonna push away, switch one more time, and then we're gonna go, kind of go right into it. And good. Okay, so like I said, it's been a while since I've done some of these movements as well, so hopefully I can demonstrate cleanly enough, okay? We're mixing a little bit of strength stuff with mobility stuff, and that's why we're calling this one strong flow. So there's gonna be 6 different movement patterns. We're gonna do 1 minute of each, okay? The less reps you do in that minute, the kind of better it is, because that shows me that you guys are actually in control of your body. You're not trying to get it for reps. You're actually controlling holding positions and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go 60 seconds per movement, 30 seconds in between for the first round. That gives me time to kind of demonstrate, and then the round after, I'll probably drop the rest time a little bit. Okay, so we just need a little bit of space. The first movement is gonna be a pivot lunge sprawl into an up down. You're like, what the hell just is that, right? All right, so we're gonna go come into a kind of like a squat test from here. Pivot your legs, and now I'm in a lunge position. My knees don't touch the ground. It's an inch off the ground, hold at each side. Hands to the ground, we go sprawl into an upward, into a downward. Come back, pivot lunge, show that balance. This leg should be stabilizing, hands to the ground, jump back upward, downward. Okay, so nothing faster than that, okay? Other than that, let's get you guys going. I'm gonna get the timer started. Here we go. This is round number 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so pivot lunge, sprawl, upward, push away into that downward. Enjoy that mobility sequence. Jump back in. Nice, good ground contact. It's on the outside of the legs. Rotate, rotate. Okay, keep going. That's 40 seconds so far. All right, sorry about that. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, maybe one more time through that sequence. 3, 2, 1, and good. Okay, so like I said, just like that, you want to be able to control and be in charge of the sequence. Next one's going to be your world's greatest stretch. So if you remember this one, feet to the outside, big rotation. While this is up, we're going to go right into our front kick through. Come back, shoot your hips back. Big rotation before this Highland goes touches the ground. Roll straight front kick through, and then we're gonna swap just like that. All right, 60 seconds up, ready. Let's give this one a go. Nice big rotation, front kick through, shoot back. Okay, so here I'm don't have my feet touching the ground. I'm holding it through my arm and this leg here. If you can do that, that's body control, right? So from here, all I'm doing is hands and legs, holding my butt off the ground, feet off the ground. If you are touching, that's okay. Nice, good extension. Big thoracic rotation. Don't forget that twist before you go into that. Okay, 10 seconds more. Last one. And good. 30 seconds. This is your chance to take a breather while I demonstrate. Next one's gonna be a donkey squat gorilla crawl. Pretty simple. Squat down, donkey stretch. And then from here, while we're holding that deep squat, hands go across. See if you can actually put some weight into that and kind of almost like you're levitating for a bit. Shoot your hips up. Do a squat, shoot your hips up, and then gorilla squat side to side. All right, give that a go for a minute. Okay, so you're gonna start tall, squat down, hands to the ground, hips up, enjoy that stretch. Come back down, mobility, stand up, squat down. So when you're back into that deep squat position, if you can do a full handstand, that's where you can show off a little bit. 30 seconds up. Oh yeah. Audrey's gonna join me in the barefoot club. Marlene, why are you stopping? Let's go. There is no rest time. Squat, donkey, and then handstand to the side. Good, so that's the handstand over that gorilla crawl. If you really kick, and if you can actually hold your weight and land soft, that's where the body control happens in this one. And break, good. That's movement number 3. Movement number 4, this is where if you have light dumbbells, you can use, okay? So I'm gonna probably demonstrate with just like a 2.5, but you have to be able to do the mobility sequence first. Okay, it's gonna be our 90-90 hip opener position. We're gonna hip open, extension, lunge position, overhead press. I'm back down, hip opener, extension, lunge position, one arm press. Opposite leg to the opposite arm. Oh, I see some like confused faces, right? Remember, you don't have to add weight to this. You can try to do it without just do the movement. So from hip opener position, come across, push up to the knees, bring the back leg over, and then you've got your press. Hip opener across, come up to your knees, back leg over, add the press. Same thing, as much control. If you need to use your hands to assist you right now, do that. If you're doing it with dumbbells, it's challenging, right? 20 seconds. Think of the first one as a practice round. So trying to master the movement before we push its limit. Why is Marlene always pausing? Is it because I'm not, whenever I come to the screen and check up on you, she's like, what's going on? Well, I forgot what we're doing. Good. And press through. Good, last rep, and that is time. Okay, movement number 5. You've got scapular wing rows and rollover push-ups, right? So you're gonna start in the middle, okay? You're gonna do a slow push-up. So slow negative. Once you come to the ground, roll over to your back. You're thinking, crunching up with just pushing that elbow into the ground and squeezing your back. Come back across, push up, slow negative. Okay, you can do this with me. Roll over to here, hip bridge position. I'm not trying to use my abs and crunch. I'm trying to use my elbows to push and squeeze my back. come back down, roll over whenever we get to the middle. Nice, good, slow push up. Okay, keep doing this with me. Scapular wing row, roll over. Nice deep push up. Okay, I want that negative push up, okay? So even if you can't do that push up, you're shooting up. I want you to focus on going slow down and the hands beside us. 15 seconds more. Okay, and when you push that elbow into the ground, yes, your upper back lifts off, your butt shouldn't. Okay, and you feel your back squeeze as you drive that elbow down. And good. Okay. Movement number 6, bear crawl side kick through, okay? So with the length of room you've got, nice, good, control bear crawls. When you get to the end, side kick through, backward bear crawl to where you started, side kick through, okay? Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 60 seconds of, okay, bear crawl. Keep your hips down. You're trying to do this with as much control as possible. Okay, so my hips stay low. It's not too much rocking. Side kick through, reverse. Side kick through, forward bear crawl. 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. I didn't say stop. Keep going, 15 seconds. Get another crawl, get another side kick through each end. And time. All right, grab a sip of water here. So that's what one round feels like, okay? We did 1 minute of. I gave you guys a longer 30 seconds off so that you can practice with me, but you can see me demonstrate. I'm gonna cut that rest time to 20 in the next round. We have 3 total rounds through this strength mobility sequence, right? So remember, like I said, this one, a lot of areas, there's places where you can show some body control, right? Remember, show it, try not to do it for reps, try not to do it fast. Show me that you're in control of your body. If you, to the point you fall and sit on your butt, that's okay. We do our best anyways, okay? All right, so now that we've learned kind of the sequence, we're gonna try to amp it up a little bit. 60 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Maybe you guys can squeeze more reps, okay? So pivot lunge, sprawl to up down. That was our movement sequence number 1. Here we go. This is round 2, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sumo stand, squat down, pivot, you're in that lunge position, pivot, you're in that lunge position, hands to the ground, sprawl back, upward, push the ground away, jump back in. Okay, you're gonna feel really loose and mobile after this one, as much as you are probably starting to sweat and feeling your leg and muscle work. At the same time, stay low on these pivot lunges. All right, and never forget to breathe. Okay, maybe another round. And time, 20 seconds in between. Movement sequence number 2, world's greatest stretch, front kick through. Okay, so this is where we get a little bit of rotation and then a little body control if we can actually hold our feet off the ground in front of us, okay? We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, shoot the feet outside of the hands, big rotation before that hand comes back down. Front kick through. Okay, so remember, we want this nice and wide just to make sure that we have a nice little gap to do our front kick through. Okay, halfway there, 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. Oh, forgot my rotation a little bit there. That's okay. 10 seconds more. Try another round through that sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds off. If you need water, 20 seconds should be enough to get some. This is our squat, donkey squat, gorilla crawl, right? I want to see some hang time in that transition, right? 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Squat down. Donkey loosens up the back. Hang time. Nice soft landing. Full squat up. Back down. Donkey stretch. Right? Stay as light on your feet as possible. 30 seconds more. Same thing, that deep squat position, we probably should be getting comfortable sitting in. Okay. And if our hamstring, back still feels tight, focus on staying in this donkey squat stretch position a little bit longer. 10 seconds more. Ooh, that leg burn should be very much burning. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. 20 seconds in between, okay? So this is a hip opener to a one-arm press. So I'm gonna do it with a full set of dumbbells this time around. If you've tried it last time and you think you're pretty good, feel free to add it, okay? So hip opener position, arms are off the ground, hip open. Okay, a lot of control going into this one, a lot of abs. 30 in, 30 to go. Oh my gosh, this dumbbell makes it extremely, exponentially harder. And all I have is 10 pounds. Okay, 15 seconds more. Remember, if you need to use your hands to help you through the sequence, that's totally cool. Get that next little hip opener. Big stretch as you press up, and time. Okay, so this one's the rollover push-up with the scap wing rows, okay? Right, if you're feeling that back is not quite feeling a push and burn, that probably means you're doing it with the crunch instead. Remember, it's by driving your elbows into the ground that we lift our upper back off the ground. Let's give this a go. So push up in the middle, nice and slow. Roll over to your back, your hip bridge position. Drive the elbow into the ground, lift your upper back ever so slightly off the ground. Push up, slow negative, right? The slower that push up down, the more abs, the more strength you are demonstrating, okay? 30 and 30 to go. Right? This workout gets harder as you not do more reps, but as you go slower and you feel your actual muscles really, really burn and work. Right, so maybe you can try even holding for a few seconds on that scapular ring rows. Last reps, 3, 2, 1. Good. Right, and if you're looking at my roll technique, right, I extend one arm. It's almost like I'm doing that scorpion, reach over, boom, and I'm in that lying position, okay? Bear crawl side kick through movement number 6. Last 60 seconds in round 2. 2, 1. Let's go. Right? Remember, even slow motion on that bear crawl, you'll feel your abs work. Nice big rotation. Side. Keeping our hips low. Right? If you take your steps as if you are in slow motion, you feel that ab burn. Okay? 30 seconds and 30 seconds more. Oh yeah, Marlene, those are small steps. Very controlled, love it. 15 seconds more. Here we go. And time. That is round 2. Grab a sip of water. We're going through that one more time. And just because we can, we're gonna drop that rest time a little bit more, okay? This doesn't mean, yes, it's gonna be a little bit more challenge, but I want you to focus on your breathing as we get less recovery time in between, okay? By round 3, we've had enough practice to kind of really master these movements, so. Should definitely feel it. Right now, see how your hips feel, right? With all these deep squats, right? With all this motion, your shoulders, hips, even your ankles with the pivoting and stuff like that, should feel pretty good, right? Think of it as like we're lubricating the joints. Oh yeah, Jerry. All right, we didn't rip our pants yet, did we? We good? Or is that like us? I hope those are one of those like stretch pants, you know? Okay, so like I said, last round, we're gonna go 60 seconds. Instead of 20 seconds, let's cut it to 15. All right, pivot lunge, sprawl, up, down. Ready, 5 seconds, we start. Last time through. Okay, so set your stance a little bit wide, squat down. Show me that strong pivot through the ankles. Ooh. All right, hopefully no one lost their balance. Sprawl back into push-up position. Upward, downward. Jump back, outside, flat foot landing. Stay low on that pivot. Okay, and if you ever need to catch your balance, just kind of drop your knees. If not, if you can hold it without letting your knees touch, excellent. Okay, should be the last couple reps, 10 seconds. And good, 15 seconds in between, that's all we get this time around. World's greatest stretch, front kick through combo. All right, that front kick through usually is a harder movement, but by now, I think we'll be pretty good. All right, here we go. Again, world's greatest stretch, feet to the outside. Okay, if you really want to kind of open up the glutes a little bit, feel free. Okay, and this is that core where we lift our butt, tuck our abs in so that we can really kick our legs back. Tuck the core, extend the leg, kick back and switch, 30 seconds. Okay, remember, even if you need to catch your breath in between, do it while you're holding these world's greatest stretch positions. We're focusing on opening up in this flow. Last rep, 2, 1, and good. Walk it out, donkey squat, gorilla crawl. right. All right, maybe I might try to attempt like a little handstand here on this transition. We'll see. All right, squat down, donkey squat up. Oh, no, I've been out of it too. All right. Okay, so you keep focusing on that soft landing. Okay. All right, Marlene, I know you're alone, but I know you're gonna try to have fun doing like cartwheels and stuff. So I'm here to see you attempt to maybe fall in your butt a few times. Good. All right, 10 seconds left, last reps. Okay, really kind of tension on the core as you kick out. And over. And good. 15-second break. All right, so this is that hip opener to extension to a kneeling overhead press or one arm press. Is anyone trying it with a little bit of weight? No? Maybe try. All right, here you go. Hip opener. Like I said, even if you're doing it unassisted without any arms, challenging. There's a lot of degrees to this, right? You can do this with the assistance of your arms to really get a good transition through these sequence. That's gonna be level 1, okay? Make sure you don't rush this hip opener position, okay? Level 2, trying to do it without your arms. And that shows a lot more ab control. And then level 3 with a little bit of weights, okay? 12 seconds left, try to squeeze another one. 2, 1, excellent. All right, 5 seconds in between, 2 more sequences left. Rollover push-ups, scapular wing rows. All right, here we go. Start with that good negative push-up. Make sure our elbows are coming beside us. Arms extend as if we're doing scorpions. Roll over, scapular wing row. Hold that for a second. Arms extend, roll back over, push up. "30 seconds in. All right, remember, try to add that 1 second hold on that wing rows. We do want to feel our back work. There's only so much we can do with our back, body weight, but for the most part. Last push up, and we are getting ready to do our last sequence, which is the bear crawl side kick through. Okay, here we go. Last 60 seconds, and we're workout for the afternoon is done. And begin. Last minute. Show me that control. Okay, if you can really kind of take your time with that, that is excellent. And that means even if we don't have visible abs of steel, it means we work harder than as if we did. 30 seconds in, 30 seconds more. Whenever you need a break, drop and pause, take a breath, and then you're back at it. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, try not to show me any flailing arms. Okay, I know some of us have that habit. Last reps, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. How do we feel?